Good afternoon. My name is Joe Brickley. I am the Burlington County engineer. My responsibilities as county engineer include the maintenance and operation of 360 plus bridges, another 700 drainage structures, culverts, spillways, etc., over 500 miles of road, over 18,000 road signs, over 200 traffic signals, 150 plus cameras which feed information back to our traffic operations center, which we use to control traffic lights here in the county. In addition to that, we are responsible for the oversight as well as design of many of the construction projects related to roads, bridges, culverts. The county engineer's office also oversees planning with regards to anything that's going to be constructed on county right-of-ways. We have a county planning board, which I am a member of, and the county planning board engineer reports to this office. Our budget is largely comprised of salaries, as well as some continuing education, some educational benefits. Our operational expenses are included, but the largest portion of our budget is salaries. The budget process here, because of the large number of staff, I have a staff roughly of 48 that both ranging from administration staff to individual departments. There's a bridge department, there's a traffic department, there is a highway department, there is a construction management department, there is an inspection department, a survey department. So as you can see, there are many departments. Most departments are staffed by 5 to 8 persons, ranging from educational background of high school education up to masters. In addition to our operating budget, we put together a capital budget every year for the county. The capital budgets, the typical things that are included in the capital budgets are our road overlay program. The county typically overlays about 20 to 30 miles per year, depending on funding we both receive from the state as well as federal funding. The largest portion of that is done with a DOT local aid grant. Burlington County is one of 3 counties that gets their money in advance. So it's something that the Burlington County freeholders do not have to bond every year. That program, we are currently getting ready to start construction of the 2010 overlay program, and the design of the 2011 overlay program is currently underway. In addition to that, we have many design projects that are funded through the DVRPC, Delaware Valley Regional Planning Commission, as well as we do receive local aid grant money for bridge repair and bridge design for our different structures. Typically, in the course of a year, in addition to the road overlay program, which is about 20 to 30 miles per year, we have anywhere from 3 to 5 bridge structures that are currently in some form of the design stage, preliminary, design development, or final. We also have many intersection projects that are underway involving county roads, either improvement to handle additional traffic, as well as additional controls, responding to issues associated with accidents, things that would trigger us to go back and look at speed change, requests for changes in speed on roadways. That's all done here in-house. These guys are the hands-on operators of the Traffic Operations Center. These are the guys that when we have an issue that respond, either here at their terminals, with any type of corrective action, and/or have been, can be detailed out into the field.
We have approximately 250 cameras scattered along 541, Martin Highway 537, going south. down into Evesham, Mount Laurel, 607, or yeah, 607 we have one. And on the map you see little dots, they represent the traffic signals all along 541. And what we have the capability of doing, if there's an accident, such as yesterday, we were really busy with the turnpike shut down. Everything up here got gridlocked. So we're able to change the timings by talking to the controller in the traffic signal boxes. And we're able to change the timings up.
This is our bridge department. These guys are responsible for the maintenance as well as the upkeep, making design changes, making sure whenever we do any restoration projects that they're fully done in accordance with whatever standards are necessary. Presently, we've got 3 engineers here in the bridge department. As I said, on any one day, in addition to doing design associated with the upkeep of our existing bridges, they can also be doing design of replacement bridges. This is our CAD GIS services area. We have a GIS technician who routinely goes out and locates things here in the county. As you saw in my office, there's a 2011 map. We just finished that. That just came from the cartographer, finished it. It just came from the printer. And these folks here were responsible for getting the information for the map, updating the information. This room is occupied by our CAD technicians who give drawing support relative to our designs. And then we have our printer and plotter where we can make full color scans, full size prints, PDF files, AutoCAD files, pretty much any technology we can bring in here. This is our 2 departments occupy this area. We have our construction management department and we have our highway department. The highway department, they handle the operation and maintenance of the asphalt surfaces. The construction management folks, they are kind of a spin-off of Bridge. They do a lot of the structures when we replace a culvert, we get a stream or something. These folks handle a lot of that. Also in that department handles road opening permits, road access permits. So if someone's going to put a sign or something on a county road, the access permit would come into here to this office. We review it against the county standards and determine if it is within the county present rules and regulations, or we would make, in some cases, they want to do something, we have them indemnify us. We say, okay, you want to put a sign there. It's in the county right away. We normally would get a letter from them indemnifying us. A lot of times townships want to put trees in the right-of-ways. Obviously trees have a maintenance issue as well as it can be a traffic issue. So when a town comes in and they want to put a tree in our right-of-way, we make them sign a shared services agreement with us, which basically says they're acknowledging it as their tree, they're going to maintain it, anything that happens associated with that tree is going to be their responsibility.